Hello everyone, my name is Flicker, and tonight I'm going to be getting my Sky Dailies done. I've had a decent day today. Played some Deltarune for fun, rather than trying to get further in the story by beating that one boss. Went back, played through most of Chapter 1, then got to the secret boss of the chapter, and it's like, yep, nope. Even if I have prior experience with this fucker, these bosses are still fucking tough. Decided to delete the recording I did of that, because, well, it was really only for fun. And I wasn't able to keep up the bit I wanted to be able to keep up. Hope you're all doing okay. Your weekend's just started. Bit by bit. I'll probably share more of my thoughts and feelings in a different video. Right now, I just want to have a recording where I'm successfully quiet. Where I don't talk about stuff. A little victory. Well, I mean, don't talk about stuff in the sense of sort through thoughts and feelings aloud while people are recording something that's going to be viewed by other people. Yeah, that's a good song. There we go. Song I recently found that I really liked. Seen it all, heard it all, felt it all, from the start. In my case, I would just have to disagree. Hmm. That would make for an interesting story idea. Someone who, because they ended up in like they ended up deserving punishment in the afterlife or whatnot, gets sent to relive other people's lives for an entire day each, and tasked to learn how to be that person well enough to where no one gets confused or. Oh, that would be an interesting way to have someone literally walk a mile in other people's shoes. It would also turn into a beautiful logic deduction game as well. It's like, okay, what is it about this person that I don't know or haven't figured out from the current circumstances? Becoming the greatest actor. Hell, you could even twist the ending of it, where instead of an actual punishment, it's more like penance for someone who was a good person but thinks they deserved hell or punishment. That would be so interesting. They wanted to be the greatest actor ever when they were alive, but they never succeeded. And they don't feel like they've earned a peaceful afterlife, so instead of trying to convince them only through words that they deserve it as such, whatever the fuck is running the afterlife decides to send them on that little absurd mission. Throughout the mission, there can even be fragments and pieces of coming to terms with yourself, regardless of whether or not you deserve what's happened to you. I mean, if I want to go the more shonen protagonist route, then yeah, you could have it be where people's entire identity structure gets eaten and they get sent in to repair it. But that would be like adding an antagonist to a piece of media that's not necessary, where an antagonist isn't necessarily needed on the protagonist level, even if there can be many different antagonists throughout other people's lives. Thank you. Wanna know what conceit is? It's thinking that you can read the inside of other people's minds just because you've learned a few patterns. A few similarities and generalizations that work well enough to get you around the world. I want to overcome such conceit. Not just by not just by having humility. What would be a cool way to go about that? Just overcoming the conceit and having a more polished ego? Or And this is absolutely fucking stupid. Actually learning how to reconstruct people's entire identities based on limited information. Hmm. Oh well, it's all fiction. There's no way someone can do that in real life without like a degree in psychology. And even then, it's only generalizations that they can pull together. They can't know specific details. Because after that point, then you'd have to enter stalker levels of behavior, and that's not worth it. Eh. Hmm. No, if you want slice of life mystery and well, slice of life and mystery would cover most of the genres that would fall under. If you're wanting battles, then you might need to add in the shonen part, but that's only if you're not good at writing out like a battle of the minds or a person's inner conflict. Of which, for as much as I talk about this stuff, it's easier said than done. I need to get to writing more, just creating characters and filling out books. That way, in trying to keep characters consistent with themselves, I'll eventually learn more about real people. When the character diverges from what I thought they would do and the reality of what they would actually do in story. It's always interesting to be proven wrong. To know that there's still more out there to understand. I guess I'd happen to disagree. Hmm. Okay, good. I managed to avoid hitting my head there. To that end. Hmm. I'll grab that towards the end of the season. Let's leave that one to rest. Are they really gonna migrate all the way out to the Vault of Knowledge? Because it doesn't make sense with the number of quests that are left. Mm. Mm. Hmm. 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 Oh, right. So I was doing perfect yesterday, and I just forgot about that last note and thought I missed one somewhere. Hmm. Heyo. Sure. Just give me a moment. Hmm. Thanks for that reminder. Hmm. Hmm. This ain't a situation, this is a penny drop. I came to the realization, just hearing what you want. I'm rejecting the implication, your opinion's a golden gift. Here's the facts of the points you missed, and oh, you're not even listening. So, slide past the point I'm making, the words are no use to you. I'm watching the cold front breaking, you want victory over truth. Truth is you never did like me, not even just one touch. You don't believe in nothing, don't you pretend too much. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What even makes you like this? What is the point you prove? You convince somebody of something that you know isn't even true. Well, it says more about you than me when you take truths about my faults. When you're losing ground, you attack me. Well, thanks for shed those thoughts, and whoa, you're just so insincere. So slide past the point I'm making. Words are no use to you. I'm watching the cold front breaking. You want victory over truth. But truth is you never did like me. Not even just one touch. You don't believe in nothing. Don't you pretend too much. Care about and you ridicule the conversation, tear it down, and your non sequitur's not cute, you use it 'cause you're losing. Would it hurt that long to be wrong? Would it hurt that much to be wrong for one? Damn it, I now want to listen to the regular song. You don't seem to cherish you. Well, if I get the chance, I'll seize it. 'Cause I want them to know you like I do. Fucking awesome little twist at the end of this animation. Let's see. Wait, do I seriously not have that song archived? Damn. I know I've listened to it, but the idea that I haven't archived it? Oh, bugger. Gonna need to do that later when I have the chance. There we go. Just hearing what you want, rejecting the implication. Your opinion's a golden gift. Never heard the indignation. Here's the facts of the points you missed, and oh, you're not even listening. So slide past the point I'm making. The words are no use to you. I'm watching the cold front breaking. You want victory over truth. But the truth is, you never did like me. Not even just one touch. You don't believe in nothing, don't you pretend too much. Yeah. 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 What even makes you like this? What is the point you prove when you convince someone of something that you know isn't even true? Well, it says more about you than me when you make this about my faults. When you're losing ground, you attack me. Well, thanks, glad you shared those thoughts, and oh, you're just so insincere. So, slide past the point I'm making. Words are no use to you. I'm watching the cold front breaking. You want victory over truth. Truth is, you never did like me. Not even just one touch. You don't believe in nothing. Don't you pretend too much. This isn't yours I dearly care about, and you ridicule the conversation, tear it down, and your non sequitur's not cute, you use it 'cause you're losing. Would it hurt that much to be wrong for once? I hate how nobody else sees it. They all seem to cherish you. Well, I gotta get the chance, I'll seize it. 'Cause I want them to know you like I do. I wasn't expecting that to get pulled out. Interesting. Slide past the point I'm making. The words are no use to you. I'm watching the cold front breaking. You want victory over truth. The truth is, you never did like me. Not even just one touch. You don't believe in nothing. Don't you pretend too much. Oh. This ain't a situation. This is a penny drop. Came to the realization. Just hearing what you want. Your opinion's a golden gift. Enough with the indignation. Here's the facts of the points you missed, and oh, you're not even listening. So, slide past the point I'm making. Words are no use to you. We're watching the cold front breaking. You've had victory over truth. Truth is, I never did like you. Not even just one touch. You don't believe in nothing, don't you pretend too much. Yeah. I'm fumbling when I thought I could look cool. Like usual. It says more about you than me when you take it about my faults. When you're losing ground, you attack me. Well, thanks, glad you shared those thoughts, and oh, just so insincere. So, slide past the point I'm making. The words are no use to you. And watch as the cold front breaking. Victory over truth. Truth is, you never did like me. Not even just one touch. You don't believe in nothing, don't you pretend too much. This isn't farce. Conversation, tear it down, and your non sequitur's not cute, you use it 'cause you're losing. Would it hurt that much to be wrong for once? Songs like this are things I like throwing at myself every now and then to tear through and see if there's anything I'm ignoring in myself. I can't blame them. They didn't exactly know me. Slide past the point I'm making. The words are no use to you. Watch as cold fronts breaking. Want victory over truth. Truth is, you never did like me. Not even just one touch. You don't believe in nothing. Don't you pretend too much. Oh, if they ever felt anything like interest towards me, I would assume it's due to whatever fantasy there is of me that lives in their head. Just like how I got attached to a fantasy of what I thought they could be. Looks like I'm failing that little self-made mission to not fucking yammer on. Oh well. Slide past the point I'm making. The words are no use to you. I'm watching the cold front breaking. You want victory over truth. But truth is, you never did like me. Not even just one touch. You don't believe in nothing. Don't you pretend too much. Yeah. I'm glad I can sing most of this song without any anger arising. What even makes you like this? What is the point you prove? You convince somebody of something you know isn't even true. Well, it says more about you than me when you make this about my faults. When you're losing ground, you attack me. Well, thanks. Slide past the point I'm making. Words are no use to you. Watch as the cold front breaking. Want victory over truth. Oh. Well, if that's what tonight is gonna be, then hey. Might as well just... I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Don't know where I'm headed in my own life. Don't know if I'm ever going to get over what happened. Even if I want to. For once. But if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. They all seem to cherish you. If I get the chance, I'll seize it. 'Cause I want them to know you like I do. Oh. Do I really, though? Sure, that may have been said in resentment at one point or another, but it's not worth the effort. After all, everyone was just doing what they knew how to, what they felt like doing. You're just doing what you want. I should not be listening to this song. Slide past the point I'm making. Words are no use to you. Watch as the cold front's breaking. Victory over truth. The truth is, you never did like me. Not even just one touch. You don't believe in nothing. Don't you pretend too much. Or do, please, continue pretending your life away. The only one you're choosing to hurt is yourself at that point. Not like I can stop them from doing that in the first place. Can't stop them from doing anything. Great, I ruined my own mood. Damn it. Oh well, at least I acknowledge it instead of fucking moping about it. Well, if I get the chance, I'll seize it, 'cause I want them to know you like I do. Maybe at another point in time, I could have said that on a more positive note. Get them to see how brave they're really being. Trying so damn hard. But hey, that's just me projecting. Don't you pretend too much. And if they do hear this, fucking what then? My words don't matter to them. So, slide past the point I'm making. The words are no use to you. But watch as the quote front's breaking. That is one piece of irony, though. That in my self-aware state of everything, I did try to see past the delusion and acknowledge the real person underneath. There's something still sitting there after the end of that sentence, but I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure how to put it into words, and I'm not sure I want to. Because getting bent over things that have already happened and can't be undone isn't living. There's no way to live a life and have fun. Hell, the one time I tried to hold a grudge against someone in childhood, and I was just like, I'm not having fun today because I'm trying to hold this grudge. Yeah, no, this isn't worth it. I want to have fun. That grudge only lasted for an entire fucking day, and then I was like, fuck this, it ain't worth it. Well, if I get the chance, I'll seize it, 'cause I want them to know you like I do. It'll be nice when I don't have feelings about that person one day. Or maybe I'll never have a day where that happens. And they'll be forever lost to me. In doing so, they'll also never get to meet the rest of me. Probably less stress for them. Less stress for me, that much I know. I worry and fret about that fucking dense dork as if they were frail, when no, they're not. They're pretty damn competent to some degree. We've gotten this far in life. My mind is trying so hard to pull me in a direction towards thinking about that dense dork or asking questions, and it's just like, no, that's not going to help me. It's not going to change anything. Sure, I care about them, but what use is that when I can't even say as much to their face without them fearing me? And no, that's not just in a casual way, because let's be real, there was nothing casual about that stupid attachment. It was serious. Alright, do I actually miss the person, or do I miss what I thought they could have been? They probably still think that the world works in the way they were told and raised around. At least on some level. Probably disconnected from people who are in worse situations. Find discomfort around such situations because they're not a touchy-feely person. And here I am contemplating about someone who may not even exist. Lovely. At least I kept myself from asking questions. That is a little victory I will carry through the rest of my fucking night, if so help me. I'll keep up that streak for as long as I fucking can. And yet, at the other end of the spectrum, there's also a truth that contrasts things. Where we are and how we feel will determine how we heal. Slide past the point I'm making. Words are no use to you. I'm watching the cold front breaking. You want victory over truth. Fucking delusion saying, oh, you should just embrace the impulse and be honest. Okay, just because a couple of colored balls spawned? Really, Rain? Really? How fucking lost are you? And there it is, me being too harsh on myself yet again, when the whole point of that isn't to show me being lost or anything else. It's a coping mechanism to try and make things at least a little bit more enjoyable, or at least to deal with reality a little bit better. Slide past the point I'm making. Words are no use to you. And watch as the cold front breaking. Want victory over truth. Truth is you never did like me. Not even just one touch. You don't believe in nothing. Don't you pretend too much. Don't even know what they were dealing with back then. Okay, and so what if you don't fucking know? They did not make the time or space to respect you as a person or actually hold a proper conversation. They dismissed you time and again. That is worth being angry about. Is it worth holding on to that anger, though? That's a question that's still up for debate. What even makes you like... Hello, I will now become a bat. This says more about you than me when you make this about my faults. So I've got something playing devil's advocate in my head right now. Alright. I'm game. Okay, so we don't know what they were up to, but that they still dismissed us. How are they supposed to know it was something deeply important? Because we were consistently trying to bring it up and have a conversation about it. Were we being very good at doing that conversation, or were we just trying to get it over and done with just as fast as they were? Okay, good counterpoint. We didn't want to put them through stress, and I didn't want to deal with it. I don't want victory at this point. If victory was the point, that would just be sad. That would be disappointing. Make me feel sick. No, thank you. Here's the facts of the points you missed, and oh, you're not even listening. So, slide past the point I'm making. Words are no use to you. Nah, let's take a gamble. Okay, so you're wanting to play Devil's Advocate from that angle now? Yep. Alright, take it away. So you're saying they didn't tell you off that they didn't fucking try and put down a boundary. Fucking bullshit. They put down boundaries, they just weren't strong enough to be what you needed. Yeah. And thus you considered it the equivalent of abandonment. Consistently. Not wrong there. We don't even know what their past was, and yet you still wanted them to confront us? It was the only way out I could see at the time. Them confronting us and an actual conversation being held, instead of the resentment building up and boiling over. Okay, sure, dumb things may be said in conflict. Things that some people will regret. If both people are willing to fucking fight with each other for each other, then at some point there's gotta be some common ground to communicate over, damn it. Alright, now that we've gotten that out of the way, you doing okay? No. Fucking hurts. It's gonna. Thanks for not leaving me to drown back then, though. Thanks for not leaving them to drown back then either. Not like they're gonna ever fucking see it that way. Hell, I can hear the thoughts right now. Flicker's being too dramatic. It surely doesn't hurt that much. Come on, it was only this, it was only that. Would you like me to dismiss your experience as well? Like you did with me? Because I at least gave you that. What am I even bothering with? Now here's the question that comes up that we can't answer. If they were to hear that and they were to want to avoid it, what would be the meaning behind trying to avoid it? What was it? Would it be emotionally evoking in them that they wouldn't know how to deal with? Probably shame or something? I don't know. I'm not them. You're not them. I don't want to play any further fucking guessing games. Last one wasn't fucking worth it. You know what, since we got this far into the recording and we're already failing our self-prescribed mission of the night out anyways, might as well. No, not might as well. We've already decided not to earlier today, and I don't want to go back to that decision. This is a small loss. Not reacting to those videos or diving into the anger earlier in the day, though. That was a pretty meaningful victory. Pretty meaning personal win in terms of self-growth and healing. I don't want to just blindly undo it. Really care about and you ridicule the conversation, tear it down and non sequitur's not cute, you use it 'cause you're losing. Would it hurt that much to be wrong for once? I'm glad I every now and then reflect that question back at myself. If I'm wrong, then yeah, I'm wrong. It actually seems to help us calm down a bit. You want to focus on it? I'll try. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'd rather abandon my pride than fucking try to rewrite reality. They tell me I should be a man, but my pride will be the first thing to go. Not even listening. So, slide past the point I'm making. Words I'm not used to you. Watch as the cold front's breaking. Want victory over truth. Truth is he never did like you. Not even just one touch. Oh, I ended up over here. Jeez. Okay, no one's in danger. This song has overstayed its welcome. Ironic. The plant lady who can go ghost is herself haunted by someone who's not even around. Oh wait, I was... Oh, I don't know. It's ironic, I can complain and gripe and whine about the past for all I want, but I still don't think of them as a bad person. I don't think of them as inherently shameful or deserving of hate. I just know that they're not in a place to be anything like support. It's better for me to not even bother. Do I even know them anymore? Or am I just holding on to a piece of the past? Did I even know them to begin with? I've already so much effort into trying to not talk about it, into trying to just busy myself with other things, to the point where I burned myself out on some of the things I absolutely enjoy. Why would returning to that strategy now be any different? Well, at least you've moved on somewhat. When you're around others, it doesn't even cross your mind very often. After our sky dailies, we're just gonna go with that. If anyone watches this, thanks. I do hope you're taking care of your mental health. After all, my issues don't need to be a piece of your stress. Alright, come on. Oh. Oh. I don't feel big at all. I feel small, I feel trapped. I feel fucking helpless. didn't collect those? Damn. I don't feel like going. That went for far longer than I thought. Well, they find someone else to be there for them. I'm not capable of it. Hope you have a good day. We already collected a brick. So all that's left is freeing the butterflies and wrapping up the recording. Yeah, no, depression and negative headspace has been getting bad again. Don't know if it's just something random or if it has to do with what day of the year it is, because I know my mom has times of the year where she gets more stressed out and affected by her trauma because it happened on certain days and whatnot. Wouldn't be surprised for an emotional echo from like a year or two ago to still be around. But that's me overthinking. I don't want my dark butterflies right now. I won't sleep. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just tired. To those of you who snuck by and saw a fragment of this recording, thank you. To those of you who stuck around and watched a good chunk through, we deeply appreciate it. We hope you have a good day, good night, whatever time or non-time it is. And if it isn't good, you're feeling stuck, alone, isolated, lonely, scared, or otherwise, well, we hope that things either improve for you, that the chaos out there stays manageable. Well, even if it's not the chaos out there, but the chaos within stays manageable. Or at the very least that you're able to find a ledge to sit, rest, and run from without hurting yourself or others. Our name is Flicker. We've gotten our Sky Dailies done, so we'll be seeing you all later, in the next video or something. Bye. I wish you all the best. Even if you would frustrate the hell out of us, I wish you the best.